That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh, my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Zombies, herbs, guns, and campaigns, this is the world of Resident Evil 2, considered one of the most glorified and beautiful Resident Evil titles of the franchise. A lot of people truly love this game. It is currently one of my favorites, not the all-time favorite, but what made this game so interesting was dual campaigns. So today, I'm going to be looking at Resident Evil 2, more specifically on the Dreamcast. We're going to be looking at both Leon and Claire's campaign. We're going to be seeing what is the differences between the two, between Leon A or Leon B, or Claire A and Claire B. I've seen nothing but confusion over the years when people have tried to address this issue, so I wanted to see if I could put it to rest once and for all, and best part, do it in video form. Without further ado, we are going to start with the two characters. I'm going to start with Claire this time. Known as the brother of Chris Redfield, Claire really does know how to hold her own with a pretty good arsenal of weapons. Boasting some grenades, bow guns, as well as a bit of pistols, Claire has a decent arsenal to her. And what makes her most notable is that she also has a small key which allows her to go through different little drawers and get items that Leon previously couldn't. Going on to Leon, Leon is the heavy hitter of the two. He has more of the heavy weapons like the Magnum, the pistol, and the shotgun, so these are more of your standard Resident Evil weapons, so pretty much if you've played most of the Resident Evil titles, such as 1 and such like that, you know what to expect with Leon. He's pretty much cut clean. Now there are a couple differences that I do want to point out between the two. Now for Leon, he does have to use small keys in order to open some drawers that Claire usually can open, but the problem with this is that small keys are rather finite and you actually have to find them throughout the level, so trying to find them in general is probably a difficult challenge in itself. However, when you do have Claire, she needs a lighter in some situations, while Leon is the kind of person who's able to carry his lighter wherever he goes, so it has a little bit of trade-offs, but it does have that balance that makes both of them who they are. Alright, so now that I got both characters out of the way, I wanted to get more into the generic stuff. What elements you're going to find in both campaign A and B. So for this example, I'm going to use Claire A and Leon B. That's the run that I did for this video. So unanimously, whether you start with Claire or Leon, they're going to start both at the tanker section after the explosion, and they both have to head to RPD. For the second part of the campaign, it starts in the back of RPD, and you have to actually move through the actual police station. So the thing is, both of these campaigns are somewhat intertwined. Both of them will be able to meet in each other, but they're both vastly different. Both of them do have different enemy placement. For example, when you're playing as one of the characters in campaign A, you're going to encounter with the Lickers one of the actual cutscenes, but in B, you already know who they are, so they're already placed throughout RPD. On campaign A, it actually focuses more on Birkin. The last boss is actually going to be Birkin, while campaign B is going to focus on Mr. X, or the sort of tyrant. Now, my personal preference would actually be for Claire to do the first one, as she has a decent amount of arsenal to get through Birkin, while Leon can actually handle his own against Mr. X. So just keep those little things in mind. Of course, do however you feel is right for that. Items can also be shared between the two, however, it does a little bit differ. In one of the storage rooms downstairs, you will find an arms storage. Right here, you can find the little storage pouch for both characters to use, as well as a double pistol. However, the thing is, if one character takes both, the other one will not be able to take two. So keep those in mind on what you can actually share between the two. So unfortunately, this video is coming to a close, but if I do not say this, I know the Resident Evil fan community will kill me if I don't. In both campaigns, Leon is able to interact with Ada, of course, but they interact rather differently. There are two separate endings depending on who you play first. So if you play as Claire, you're going to have a different ending for Leon, and if you play as Leon, he's going to have a different ending than the previous playthrough. So it kind of really depends on what you're trying to go through, but it's a good thing to note in case people are wondering. I think, from what I've seen, the canon ending is Claire A and Leon B, which is basically where Leon and Ada have kissed, and then from there she kind of dies, I guess you could say. So mostly that's actually it. Pretty much I wanted to depict the extra things that you could find between the two characters. People always send me messages, Rico, what is the difference between the two? So I thought this was a great video to actually clear those two conceptions up and actually help people who are actually going through the campaign. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you checking it out. If you're interested, check out all my social media as well. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, check out my Twitch. I stream every day at 9 p.m. Pacific time. You can find me on stream every single day, so don't miss a beat. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it, and maybe in the future I'll do a port versus port for Resident Evil 2. We'll see how that goes. But thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.